Shoal Bay Anguilla, a Caribbean hotspot for Hollywood starlets and honeymooners alike, filled with beautiful beaches, posh resorts and overall laid-back charm. Anguilla's popularity is certainly well-deserved. There are 33 beaches on this 16-mile stretch of island, and the best part is that they are all open to the public. Shoal Bay is among the most popular, with 2 miles of pearly white sand on the Atlantic side that has a convenient equipment rental on site for visitors. Eagle Beach, Aruba, with miles of clean shores, tranquil waters and picture-perfect weather year-round. Aruba sees its fair share of tourism. Eagle Beach is one of the most beautiful beaches on the island, with this wide swath of powdery sand and gentle surf perfect for swimming. The beach is a bit quieter than some of its neighbors, but still free to the public like all of Aruba's beaches. Trunk Bay Street, John. Nearly 50 years after Lawrence S. Rockefeller donated Trunk Bay to the National Park Service, the beach and offshore coral reefs remain among St. John's most breathtaking and well-preserved attractions. Trunk Bay's clear, warm waters and silky coral sands draw tourists in droves, and its well-maintained facilities include chair and snorkel equipment rentals and showers. Visitors can bask in the tropical sun, snorkel the 225-yard-long underwater trail of reefs. While Nassau's beaches are certainly lovely, the allure for many is the spectacular diving just off the sandy shores, where visibility can reach up to 100 feet. Explore the Blue Hole, a natural hole 100 feet across and 200 feet deep full of large schools of fish. Trinity and Piece of Cake caves both have openings large enough to swim through and are home to some large lobsters. There are also countless shipwrecks that have occurred along the reefs surrounding the islands of the Bahamas that make for some very exciting underwater adventures. Palominos Island is a 100-acre private beach getaway off the coast at the northeastern tip of Puerto Rico. Adding to the island's allure is its air of exclusivity, as it's only available to guests staying at the El Conquistador Resort and Golden Door Spa. Those lucky VIPs board a fast-moving catamaran for an 8-minute ride to this retreat for a day of snorkeling, windsurfing or riding wave runners, or embrace the island paradise by simply lounging in a hammock with a frozen cocktail. Virgin Gorda. The British Virgin Islands are made up of a collection of smaller islands, each with its own unique topography and island vibe. Virgin Gorda, one of the largest islands, is a popular tourist spot with posh resorts, pristine beaches and great sailing. Virgin Gorda is probably most famous for the Baths, a unique national park on the island's southwest coast with white sandy beaches framed by gigantic granite boulders, some of these with diameters reaching 40 feet. Bring along your water shoes, a snorkel and a waterproof camera, and explore the series of caves and grottos created by these irregular boulders. Philipsburg St Maarten Street. Maarten is a cosmopolitan beach destination with European flair on the Dutch and French sides of the island. Philipsburg is the capital of the Dutch side and the island's hub of activity, with cruise ships coming and going and visitors strolling along the brick-lined Great Bay Beach Promenade. This busy beachfront runs for nearly 2 miles with colorful umbrellas dotting the wide sandy shores. For a completely different experience, head to Kotkoi Beach, a clothing-optional spot beneath golden sandstone cliffs. Crane Beach, Barbados is a distinctive island, both in its natural beauty and fun-loving culture. This West Indies gem is actually a coral island. The sandy beaches are made up of pulverized coral, which makes for fine, soft sand. Just off the coast, there are coral reefs that tempt snorkelers and scuba divers with their exotic underwater life. Crane Beach is known for its great waves, and the waters are filled with surfers and even some body surfers. though the rough waters are appropriate only for strong swimmers. Harrismith Beach, Barbados. Spend the day like a castaway on their remote Harrismith Beach in the parish of St. Philip in Barbados. Though it's just a short walk from Bottom Bay, this sandy paradise is far removed from the resort scene at the more developed beaches. The beach is accessible by a flight of stone steps carved into a cliff overlooking the sea. The cliff-top ruins of an old plantation house add to the romantic air. After descending the steps to the shore, enjoy a picnic, search for shells or relax with a book, but swim at your own risk as Horseshoe Bay. Bermuda's famous pink sand beaches are considered some of the loveliest seaside retreats in the world, and the shores of Horseshoe Bay are no exception. Wide stretches of the pastel pink sand, the result of crushed shells, coral and calcium carbonate, offset by clear blue waves lapping at the shore, create an enticing lure for the scores of visiting beachgoers who descend each year upon the 21-mile-long island. Horseshoe Bay Beach's facilities, lifeguards and equipment rental shops have helped secure its ranking as Bermuda's most popular shore.